All right, you're watching DefenseReview.com. I'm here with Brandon Ryan of Hazard 4, and he's going to show us some of their newest dive watches. So tell us what we're looking at.
Sure, so this is our Heavy Water Diver GMT. It has all the same features as our original Heavy Water Diver, so that's a 50mm case, all titanium, as well as all tritium, your hands, all around the chapter ring. The GMT is just an additional complication. We add another hand that's going to track a second time zone for you. We also have a daylight ring here that tells you basically from 6 all the way to 1800 hours, allows you to distinguish when you're doing a home time where approximately daylight is going to be. So from there, we've also introduced a chronograph. Exact same features as our Heavy Water Diver, again 50mm case, titanium. This is our newest prototype. We just got it for the show, so things aren't quite as aligned as they need to be, just because we wanted to be able to show it at the show, really get the word out. We have screw down pushers, and I'll just go ahead and demonstrate the movement here. As with all chronographs, this would align at 12, and then these are your tracking seconds. You have your running seconds right down here. And then your second pusher to reset here once I get it all unscrewed.
Very cool. And then you have a third watch.
Yes. So this one I'm actually wearing, so let me go ahead and unstrap it from my wrist here. It's an addition to our Heavy Water Diver line.
By the way, we should mention these are very secure watches.
Yes.
When they're on your wrist, you have like an extra little security feature with
Yes.
the band itself.
We've got 2 prongs as opposed to a single.
2 prongs, and then you've got that raised.
And then a strap secure, so it'll actually bolt right into the strap there and really prevent that from sliding off.
Very cool.
So the only difference with this between our standard Heavy Water Diver is that this is using an automatic movement as opposed to a quartz. Each one has different benefits and different detriments, but I like the automatic myself, and I know a lot of guys do. Exactly.
So this is going to be a bit more expensive.
It's going to be a bit more expensive. We're looking at using an ETA movement just because they're reliable, they're easily serviceable, and it has that name brand recognition that guys want to have to be able to say, I have an ETA movement in here.
Got you. One of the things that I noticed about the GMT, if we could just bring the GMT
absolutely.
down again, you know, it has that little section, that yellow section.
Yes.
And just tell us how that works real quick.
Sure. So it's a daytime ring for basically when you're tracking a second time zone. If you're not as familiar with a 24-hour scale as a lot of military guys are, you might not know exactly when daylight is. So we've added a second part of the chapter ring here that allows you to basically estimate when that is. A lot of watch companies put it on their bezel, a different two-tone kind of color there, but we wanted you to be able to use your timing bezel without disturbing your 24-hour scale, your day-night scale. So
very cool.
We do this in yellow, but we also do it in more subdued versions in a white or non-existent if you just didn't want that color available.
Got you. All right. Well, thank you very much, Brandon. Really appreciate it. We are at the Hazard 4 booth at SHOT Show 2017, and you are watching DefenseReview.com.